Hello everyone and welcome back to another Let's Play of Icy. If you've been following along in this series, we just basically got Fang into our party and we have went back to the town, stocked up on a little bit of fuel, and what our mission is now is to head to a place called Junkyard to talk to a person so that we can learn a little bit more about this mercenary group that we're trying to track down to find some people that were in our quote-unquote family, our group of travelers who were taken by them. So Fang, who is a friend of the weapon trader in town, who is a friend of Jerome, I guess it's all about networking. Who you know, huh? Says that maybe if we talk to a guy he knows in Junkyard, we might be able to find something. So it looks like it's quite a ways away. We are stocked up on fuel. Food's okay. We have quite a bit of first aid and a little bit of ammo. So I wonder if you move faster on the roads. That would kind of make sense. But looks like along the way there's a few spots maybe where we can scavenge, and here's the junkyard, and if we needed to we could even duck into the woods here and hunt. So let's make for the road. We are on day 12 of our adventure, now day 13, and as you can see each day you lose food. I wonder if that you lose food based on how many you have in your party. That could be an interesting mechanic. So there is definitely safety in numbers, but at the same time, more mouths to feed, etc., etc. So it does look like we will be ducking into the woods to try to hunt some more. And you use 1 unit of this every day. So let's see, following. Okay, hey boss, can I talk to you for a moment? So this is Jerome, our oldest friend. So let's see, we can say not now, of course. Is it important? What's the matter? Can it wait? Well, Jerome's been our friend for a really long time, so what's the matter? I just wanted to have a chat with you in private. Okay, fine, go on. Good. Jerome smiles at you. Don't worry, it's nothing bad. I just wanted to talk to you about the current situation. I'm old and I'm starting to feel it. Waking up is harder, walking all day is harder. Geez, even pissing is becoming harder. And I don't know how much longer I'll be around, especially if we keep running on the mantle, chasing dangerous people. Okay, so I'm not going to interrupt him. I want you to be prepared for that day, the day that you will wake up and find me dead in my tent. I need you to be prepared. We're not going to interrupt him. Anyway, I want to talk about our family and our task. We should discuss the whole situation. We have some nice people with us. Even that Fang, despite his silent attitude, seems to be a quite decent guy. The problem is that they must kept it together. Did you remember the last time Carlos and Mobilaji fought? It will happen again. Yeah, I could see that happening. Decide how to handle it. Decide how to handle such matters and do so as soon as possible. You can't always be friendly, and you can't always be a jerk. Well, yeah, okay. With great responsibility, you know. If you want to be a good leader, you need to know them and how to deal with them. The last thing we want is infighting. So sure, yeah. Thanks for the advice. You're welcome, and you know you can count on me. Jerome puts a hand on your shoulder without ceasing to smile. Good talk, bro. Good talk. Come on, the road ahead of us is quite long. Jerome turns away, leaving you alone. Alright, yeah. Thanks. Thanks for that. So I guess the road is just kind of flare. They don't necessarily stick by it. Let's try to cut by the woods here. Okay, so we don't have to really get too close at all to hunt. So we can, yeah, we can hunt. All right, so we don't really want people to get injured, so we're gonna do the low risk one. And we're definitely going to use bows and arrows to kill the deer. Successfully killed the deer. A deer starts running away, heading towards a companion of yours with its head down to strike with strength. So we can use bow and arrow to shoot it down, use the gun to shoot it down, run to push your companion away from the deer's path. Let's just use bows and arrows to shoot it down. Alright, so we were successful. We did get quite a bit of meat and some more fur. Probably going to have to start trading this fur. I wonder if there's anything that you can do with it, but we're getting a lot of it. So, and the game does have a weight system. So. Alright, let's go to this house and see if there's anything to scavenge. Event. While you're traveling, you suddenly find your group surrounded by some poorly equipped raiders. They outnumber you and angrily ask for food, otherwise they will kill you. Okay, so they're poorly equipped, but they outnumber us. We can pay the toll, which is 12 food. We can threaten them. We can threat them. Or we can fight them. We're just going to fight them. We're going to alpha strike their asses. So they've got some pretty good morale compared to some of the other ones we've found, and hit points were in open space. It's a melee combat. Let's engage. Alright, so we did take some damage, but they took more. It looks like we're just going to probably kill them outright versus, you know, every other time the morale bar has ran out first, but this time they're just going to get slaughtered. There's an enemy running away from the fight. We can run after him, shoot him, take him down with an arrow. Let's try to take him down with a single shot. So it did use some ammo. We missed. And somehow we took damage from missing. So I guess when we fired the gun, it recoiled and hit us in the face. That doesn't make a lot of sense at all. Okay, engage again. This time we did a ton of damage to them. We took a little bit more damage. That's okay. So it'll take one more round, it looks like. You get pushed away from the first line and 2 enemies move towards you. Alright, so, I mean, I'm pretty good at close quarters combat, so I'm going to defend myself. Yep, look at me. That's me right there, giving him a big old super kick in the stomach. And I'm assuming he flew back into his friend, so I won. Haha. Alright, so they are done. We might need to look at healing after this fight. Okay, so we killed every enemy. The fight is over. Do we get any loot? No, no loot. I guess they were poorly equipped. I mean, so let's look at our party. See if anybody's pretty low. I mean, April's looking pretty rough. Cure. Okay, so that's probably about the point where we want to burn a first aid. Is right there because it almost got her to full, but not quite. Maybe Fang. Yeah, okay. And Eva. Okay, I think that's probably fine. So let's get up here and scavenge. So there's an old farm. You know, I'm probably going to do the low risk one every time. Okay. So let's do that. Alright, so it's basically the same thing as before. Path ahead of you is collapsed and it could be dangerous to proceed. Our options are we can climb, we can rope it, we can, well, we don't have a grappling hook, or we can walk away. Well, last time we used a grappling hook and it still collapsed on us anyways. This time we're going to rope it. Okay, so we're up there. We can't reach the other side and we took 11 damage, but it looks like we got a crowbar and a book and some first aid. That's cool. Take it all. So what about me? I'm fine. I'm a soldier. I'm tough. More about me. So let's head down towards this gas station and scavenge it. There, you find a big chest. There's something inside, but it's locked. We do have lock picks. We can use a gun to shoot the lock. We can crowbar it to force it. Let's try to lock pick it. So we did open it. And now the building's collapsing. So like right whenever we were like lock picking it, all of a sudden it's like the echo from the lock clicking open caused the building to start collapsing. Okay, really? It's like they just threw a bunch of random events together, not thinking about how they would even tie together. So we can run away, protect ourselves, help companions. Well, we've got to help our companions. So April and Eva got 15 damage. But we did get a grappling hook and what looks to be a long-barreled revolver. That could be good. And some fuel. So we'll take it all. Alright, look at our party. We did just heal up April and Eva. Woo! They took a lot of damage, so cure them again. We don't want them to get too low. I mean, I don't mind them having a little bit of damage on them, but what about me? I'm fine. I'm a soldier. Alright, so time to head to the junkyard. But let's look at that gun. What is this? Revolver. Damage 2. It's very valuable. It's a nice revolver, it says. Right now we've got a hunting rifle, which does more damage, though. That's worth more, so we're gonna keep that. I like how the hammer is laying on top of the Molotov cocktail. Interesting. And so is the lockpick. So there's some problems here with the inventory system. And our bear trap is laying on top of our bear trap and our knife are laying on top of each other. Okay. I don't know how that works, but alright. Oh my god. Really? What's this book? Is it a Bible? Non-fiction book. Bet that girl would like that in that town. Okay. Let's go to the junkyard. So we'll get there day 17, it looks like. Yep. So the junkyard, we can talk to the guards at the gate, enter the laboratory, talk to the trader. Let's talk to the guards first. You approach the guards watching the square. They don't seem too eager to talk with a stranger. Well, I wouldn't imagine that anybody in this this universe is. Greetings, stranger. What do you want? So we can, I'm searching a relic hunter. Like right now, there's a relic hunter on the ground and I'm searching him. Like, what does he have now? Okay. Nothing, I'll go. I need to meet your leaders. Or I have some questions. So, let's just say I have some questions. We're not here to answer your questions, go bother someone else. Well, sure, okay, I need to meet your leaders. You can find Jacques at the laboratory, he's one of the leaders. Okay, I'm searching for a relic hunter. The guy is not one of us, he just comes here once a month and does some business with Tracy, the trader over there. Okay, nothing, I'll go. So let's go holler at Jacques. You approach the laboratory, a building made of any kind of metal scrap, with a surprisingly sturdy door guarded by 2 armed people. Alright, that makes sense. On the inside, the laboratory is incredibly clean and well organized. There are various people working on objects of every kind. So, despite the name of junkyard, apparently it has a very nice lab, which is neat. A thin old man, doesn't look old, approaches you with a kind smile. Hello strangers, I'm Jacques. Is there something I can do for you? So, ask some questions, leave or trade. Let's ask him some questions. Yes, what do you want to know? Let's ask about the junkyard. It's our home. My father built it more than 50 years ago, and it became the home of many people. We rely on our knowledge of technology to restore ancient items to their former glory or to create new ones by studying the relics. That's kind of neat. Probably some items that you have has been made or repaired here. That's because through constant trade we grant ourselves what we need to survive. So what can you tell me about the laboratory? This is the place where we repair ancient technological items or create our own machines. Using the knowledge of ancient science, we're able to understand how they work. This is the beating heart of the junkyard, the first reason of our prosperity. And for me, it's a place where I can express my love for knowledge. Okay, so let's ask about the leaders. Well, you're talking to one of them. He pauses for a second. I'm one of the 3 leaders. We make all the important decisions in this settlement. Meredith and Jordan are the other 2, but they're usually busy, and I don't know if you'll ever have the chance to meet them since, well, you're not one of us. What about the relic hunter? Well, I can say that I do. There's a strange guy that must live somewhere nearby, as he comes here often to trade with the locals and talk to the strangers. So he doesn't live here, he lives nearby. He's known as a relic trader. He buys stuff from our trader or from the travelers. I don't know much more since I have no interest in his activities. You should ask the guards that work in the square. They probably know a lot about him. Well, they didn't really want to talk last time I talked to them. And we already did kind of ask. So what about a job? You got any jobs for us? Actually, there is something you could help us with. Some time ago, we found a place full of metal scraps and old broken machines. It seems like a peculiar place. We're not talking about a simple warehouse or factory. It even had some underground levels, but they collapsed on themselves. You know that's going to be dangerous. Sadly, some mutants live nearby, and whenever we tried to scavenge something, the noise attracted them and we got attacked. Would you be interested in protecting me and my assistants while we take what we need from the place? I can pay you in bullets. Yeah. Good, let me show you on your map where the place is. We'll meet you there. Okay, beautiful. Just remember to bring enough bullets. You'll get lots more of them anyway once I pay you. Alright. Sounds fair. Cool. Alright, so let's see what he has for trade. Go talk with our trader, Tracy. You can easily find her out there. She takes care of trading with outsiders like you. Okay. So let's go holler at Tracy. So here she is. You approach the trader in the junkyard square. She gently smiles when you come closer. Greetings, travelers. How may I help you? Okay, so what about... Let's ask some questions first. Let's soften her up with a little dialogue. Let's ask about the junkyard. Well, just take a look around. Somebody built a settlement on a mountain of scrap, and we used that scrap to survive. We have food and shelter, and I guess I shouldn't complain to you guys. Compelled to travel around the world to survive, but life isn't that good here. I mean, we assemble shit using scrap and sell it to have enough food to keep assembling shit from scrap. So it's a vicious cycle. No one does something really meaningful to change the situation, and who knows how long we'll have enough shit to sell. What about you? Probably the coolest person around here. And not because I'm smart and funny, but because I spend all day out here ready to sell stuff to visitors like you. Even the guards have their shifts. I'm the only idiot that chose to stay still in the snow for hours on end. And why? Because we're sitting on a mountain of trash, and we can't get enough materials from it to build me a decent booth. So what do you know about the Relic Hunter? And why would you know about him? So I'm tracking down some people. I can't tell you. I need to do business with them. The man you're searching for is a business partner of mine. I won't put him in danger without a reason. I can tell you where to find him, but you'll have to do something for me, you know, to earn my trust. There's a guy who owes me a shit ton of bullets, literally a shit ton. Now, since I'm sure he doesn't have all that ammo, I want him to die, painfully if possible. Stop making that face. This guy's a prick, a real asshole who stole my stuff and killed some people I used to work with. You go after him, you kill him, and I will tell you everything you need about the Relic Hunter. Do we have a deal? We do. Cool! Bring me proof that you killed him. Just cut off his head and put it in a bag. I haven't forgot that bastard's face. Ugh, that's gonna be gross. Yeah, it's a creepy thing to do, but I don't trust your words, so you'll have to do it. You can find him hanging around the garden. Ask for Bertrand. I see, so we'll get to see this garden place that has all the food. Alright, let's change the subject. Oh no, my mistake. I have nothing to do but stand around here all day. So let's barter with her. Okay, so she's got quite a supply of bullets. She has some food. How much is it? So it's 8 each. Medicine? 8 each. Okay. And fuel? 8 each. Alright. Hammers, crowbars, a lot of stuff we've already seen. Sure. Okay, I'm looking just to see if there's anything new. What's this? Pistol? Another pistol. Heavy pistol. Okay, so it's a heavy pistol. High caliber pistol. Machete. Machetes are cool. Oh wow, a submachine gun. It only costs 266 bullets. A hunting bow. So that'd be cool to have. But I'm not going to spend a lot of bullets on anything right now. We could sell some of this fur. It's 10 each. Smokes are still 20. The book's 10. How about we sell 3 of the fur? We'll sell half. Okay. Get us a little bit more there. We don't have any rope, do we? I want to buy some more rope. How much is it? 5 and another torch. Sounds good. Let's go ahead and grab the fuel to top us off back up to 10. So it kind of washed out. We end up spending a total of 4 bullets. So no, she doesn't really have anything that interests me, to be honest. I mean, the gun, the submachine gun sounds awesome, but nah. Okay, so I guess what we're looking at now, if we go back to the big map here, so that's the garden. No, that's the church. That must be the garden. This is I don't know, just a random spot. Maybe that's the place the scientist wants to meet us. That's probably the garden. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and stop the video here, and I really hope you've enjoyed it. You know, small things aside, it seems okay. So, and as I play further, you know, we'll see if I continue to enjoy it or if it becomes, you know, broken too much. Day 17. Anyways, next video we will probably go to this one that's very, very close, and we'll finish that, and then yeah, see what happens next. So I'll see you then, folks. Game on.